Shout out again to Pistons GT for coming on the show and not completely demolishing us. Appreciate that.
And fun fact, the same night we recorded this, both Connor and Ant had record 21-point games.
To be the greatest, you gotta beat the greatest. Good job, fellas.
What are you talking about?
Hey, 2K TV fans, this is Scott Moak, public address announcer for your Sacramento Kings. Welcome to Season 6 of your top plays. Light every beam you can find. Let's see what kind of electricity you've got for us. Let's do this. All right, your first option is Make a Mill 2X in the 90s. Shoots the corner fader, no good. But look at this.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And, of course, Clark, we've got a few veteran-laden teams out there outperforming predictions, saying, don't put us out to pasture just yet.
And I love it, being kind of an old-school guy myself. People obsessed with shiny new items forget how important experience is in winning games. I mean, look at the championship winners. Very few young teams are in that group. I imagine you could probably count them on one hand.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Luka Doncic. Warning is out there with Weber. Then it's Franz Wagner. And for San Antonio, we've got Chamberlain. Johnson is out there with Mobley. And it's Marbury in at the shooting guard position. Here's Marbury. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson outside. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Johnson. Mobley, the pass to Chamberlain.
Hornets foul. Alonzo Mourning. First personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys. Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Chamberlain. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's the Hornets ball. Now, here's Wagner. Guarded closely. And the pass to Mourning. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Marbury. Here's Mathurin. Lets it fly.
That's all.
It's rebounded by Doncic.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Luka.
And you look at all the things Doncic
Brad. Leaving him wide open. What the hell are y'all doing?
Control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And here's Charlotte. And that one's good. Wagner.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive in this game, still very much up in the air. And
Oh, it's magic.
he was surprised to find himself that
You
wide
know,
This early,
you're
they
not
should be
blocking
showing
that
a lot more
shit.
energy on defense. It's not there.
That shit out of here. I'm blocking that, though. Come on, man.
Now Johnson.
Oh, you got a baby on him.
Pass to Marbury. Out Chamberlain. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. That shot
Wow.
no good. And Charlotte will come the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this
21.
game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Mobley dishes to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Marbury. It's rebounded by
You
Charlotte.
locking up. I like it.
Chances.
Hold on.
Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Doncic has got his second basket of the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Trailing by 4. Mathurin passes to Mobley. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Weber. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint.
What
It's
the
rebounded
heck?
by
Take a
Doncic.
layup.
Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mobley with the block. Here's Marbury. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the pass to Mathurin. A 3-ball. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there.
Oh my
They can't
God.
count
Come
on
on.
him to continue missing.
He plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 6. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Mobley misses. Hornets leading by 6.
Trey Murphy, shooter. They got a squad.
Chamberlain with the block. Here's Smith.
Nigga.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And defenses are understandably wary of giving Smith too much room to shoot, which is why they foul him at times.
San Antonio making a switch here. Evans checks in. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic passes to Murphy. Rodman covering. Doncic outside. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Doncic with the steal.
2 minutes.
Murphy against Smith. Fades back. And that one goes long. Spurs trail by 5. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Rodman. Johnson outside. Rodman outside. Just 5 to shoot. Smith for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Rodman with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Mann. And
Get out of here, nigga.
by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Charlotte.
Richard Hamilton.
Johnson against Doncic. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Jones checked in for the Spurs.
Fucking block, boy. And you got your rebound. I just need you to play some offense.
4 on the clock. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Good pass, Dennis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on.
How's anything going? It's good. I just turned the system off. So the system is so low on Freon that the outdoor unit's not taking off. The good news is it's not blown. The motor's not blown. It's just so low on Freon. So there's really two ways to proceed. One would be, we pull out the rest of the Freon and oil, find the leak, fix it, and then recharge the system, to be good. Now, Freon right now is $200 a pound. Yeah, it's skyrocketed. Well, that's what I was going to say. Option two would be, going into replacement or upgrade, and then the warranty will kind of go over all that with you. But yeah, it is a pretty pricey repair to swap out all that Freon and for system animals. I don't know if it, would be a great investment at that point. So yeah, we'll submit this report today. We'll likely take that till
Damn, what happened to niggas?
Would be the difference.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Weber, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Now, here is Murphy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. From the wing. And that one is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. Smith the pass to Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Charlotte in the lead. Here's Hamilton. Wide open shot is on the money. Here's Johnson. And Jones has it in the corner. No good. That would have tied it. With 1 on the clock, he can't get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 3. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Wagner. Rubber is out there with Mourning, and it's man in at the 1 spot. Here's Abdul Rauf. Pass to Jones. That shot missing. Nice defense from Wagner. Lets it go with the 3.
21.
Rebounded by the Spurs. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers.
Defense.
That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Man passes to Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Hey, that's the defense's fault right there. I mean, you got to push Mourning much farther away than that.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Smith outside. And a miss there on the triple. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers of the hustle stats for sure.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Chamberlain's checked in for Mutombo. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. You don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Now here's Jones. Here's Smith. Can they get it? And it's denied. And he gets it back. Passes it to Abdul Rauf. Clock is at 3. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot sends it to the line.
I love the confidence that JR shoots the ball with. On occasion now, he can shoot you in or out of games when he falls in love with that 3.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
And the first one at the line is good. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it. But I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Doncic with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Feeds it to Weber. Over Rodman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Shooting for Sean. Weber hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
San Antonio calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
change it up. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Rodman passes to Chamberlain. And Mourning sends it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Mobley, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Here's Abdul Rauf. No good on the quick three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And San Antonio has possession after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Smith kicks to Mobley, down low. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6 to stop the run, and it's good on the way out. Mobley's got his second bucket.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Here's Wagner. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Abdul Rauf. After the basket by Franz Wagner. And it's Smith missing.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Wagner. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Clock at 6. Markkanen kicks to Mourning. Wide open, and he hits the jump shot. Mourning's got 6 points in the quarter.
Understands when he should take the mid-range, Jay. Alonzo Mourning, very impressive stroke for a big guy.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability.
Oh my goodness.
Credit. Worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Here's Johnson after Luka Doncic's bucket. Wagner wide open. And there's one for the Hornets.
Yeah, the chemistry has been totally impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of assists.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue.
No, this ain't no good at game.
And so it's Charlotte
bullshit.
Following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Wagner with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Marbury passes to Mathurin, and he's still waiting to make his first shot.
Get the fucking rebound.
Doncic kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Wagner.
Got the white hope. Great white hope. Y'all gonna have to go to these niggas. Oh my gosh.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Marbury. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Poked away. Doncic with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him.
Like, what?
Painful for me to watch, too.
And
Keep it a bean.
They could use just a little bit of help from him.
Third team foul.
So it's the Hornets now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Richard Hamilton.
Chamberlain against Markkanen to the right side. Mobley outside. And there's the call on.
That's a fucking block, dude.
Has his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads on
Right.
action. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And so is Charlotte holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're
Unplug the
playing
mic.
today.
This nigga
We come
say
back
something.
right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They played smart, they took some time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over it.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the...
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
San Antonio. And there wasn't too much drama in the first, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up.
21.
It was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Chamberlain is out there with Mobley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Deep 2 from Wagner. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From the low block, Mobley misses. And here's Sharp. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Don't do it again, Luka.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Spurs. Chamberlain got his 8th rebound here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way.
Dang, can't get my timing down, nothing.
Takes a 3.
21 pulling up.
And the Hornets miss again.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Out to the wing.
Oh my gosh, make the fucking right pass.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, and that'll give him a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Takes it off the glass. He has 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought
Why aren't you making any shots, bruh?
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The 3 for Doncic. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
This shot's just
what the fuck?
Right now with this
This nigga 21 annoying as shit.
On some other areas of the game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mann's checked in. Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement. Tumbo, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Here's Doncic. He's got 11. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys.
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
That one good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Doncic against Johnson. Mathurin passes to Johnson. The end of drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Magic Johnson at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
Hornets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
No.
For Luka Doncic.
Richard Hamilton.
And it's the Hornets with the ball.
Hey, man.
In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the foul call on ABC.
Fucking bum ass fucking Alonzo Mourning, man. Damn. Fucking hacking.
Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes into the third quarter of play now.
Oh, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Oh, and it looks like
that's fucking crazy, man.
So they'll get the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here is Johnson. Now the pass to Mutombo. Here's Marbury. 5 to shoot. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Pass to Man. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Charlotte moving it around. Hamilton up top. Second chance shot. Weber, the pass to Markkanen. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Mathurin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Mutombo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Markkanen. Buries the long-range jumper.
Wow. Who is it?
Closer look here at the stats for the Hornets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Dennis Rodman, who's checked in for Mobley. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Murphy's checked in. Hamilton left side. corner shot. San Antonio with the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Here's Marbury. That one misses. Hamilton with some nice D.
A tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jones has checked in. Count it. Good. Weber's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's tipped, stolen by Magic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
A 3, and that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. That's checked in for San Antonio. So it's the Spurs now. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And the basket by Jones.
Wow!
Deep. Jones definitely has the green light, and you just saw why.
Damn.
The Hornets have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. The first free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Number 21. At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Johnson kicks to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hamilton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up and taken away by Magic. And Smith launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Poke loose. Here's Markkanen, and it's off the back rim, no good. Smith the pass to Johnson, and the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The tray hits the free-throw bomb. 12 points for him.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout.
30-point deficit.
One-sided affair. It's Charlotte just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. That's a 2 from Smith. Kept alive, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Got a piece of it, taken away by Anthony. Goes up, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean to throw down again? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Smith launches it from deep. No good on that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. It's always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve,
yo, what the fuck was that call? Chill, Eddie. Chill.
Also, how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Free throw drops for Murphy. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Dennis Smith. And so Murphy hits them both. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Anthony with it. Outside, Jones. Out to Anthony. At the elbow, Smith. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Mourning kicks to Murphy. Passes it to Hamilton. Gets a very good look and converts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
And the Hornets making a change here. Horry's checked in. Hamilton outside. The shot by Horry, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. That's to Marbury. Anthony's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's man, covered by Anthony. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers were a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Johnson, he's checked in for Anthony. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Mobley outside. Takes the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific feed that time by Johnson. The moment he sees he's got an open option, he makes the pass.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Like missing breakfast, bro. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson kicks to Mobley. And there's the pass to Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Hornets shooting 40% from the field. Inside, Morning. And Morning throws it down.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Marbury. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Marbury, because he's such an explosive and strong athlete, is outstanding getting it done on the drive.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
The feed to Mobley. And no good. Good D by Weber. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reach and break that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Morning. And it's Derek Jones in for Wagner.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Dennis Smith, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Smith against Johnson. Pass to Jones. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
And the lead starting to slip away.
Too many malfunctions. I mean, just this quarter, those turnovers resulting in 7 points the other way.
Charlotte making some changes. Morning's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Franz Wagner comes in for Jones. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. Here's Mathurin. A three-pointer off.
He can't make nothing.
And stolen by Mobley. To the left wing. Mathurin passes to Chamberlain.
What the hell was that?
Hornets leading by 22. Doncic passes to Wagner.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Chamberlain got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Johnson. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling it, and he's delivered.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Charlotte turns it over again.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hornets.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Luka Doncic.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
He gets that one.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Marbury passes to Mathurin. Here's Chamberlain. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Knocked away. Guarded by Chamberlain. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one drops. He's off on the second. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 19. Anthony dishes to Smith. No good with the triple. Knocks it loose. By himself. And Smith with the stuff.
And it's so much easier to score on the break. You want to run any chance you get.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business.
Damn.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's go over to David. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Oh. Starbury, 3 for 17. Mather, 0 for 17. What the fuck? Did we make a 3?